What you just seen right there was a pretty big opening to one of my biggest battles so far in Rust. Uh, so let me just tell you what happened. It started off with me and Midnight Specialist. We were planning to go to Airfield, and we were like, oh, you know what? This would be a good idea. Let's go to Airfield. Let's go ahead and get some more stuff. Maybe we can find an AK blueprint. And well, it got a little hectic. Okay. On our way there, we were looking around. We were talking about the two big bases, one up all the way up there and one down to the left. We were talking about how they could easily raid us. I mean, just recently they raided a base right next to us, and they killed me and took all my guns. So, it's kind of fair game at this point. We decided to loot some crates, got some pickles and stuff. Seen an arrow, seen a dead hazmat. We were like, whoa, 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 what's going on here? Talking about soft side picking that wall so we can get some loot, do a little eco raid. That wall was soft side, so people don't know how to build. Logan's making comments about how I must have built it because I tend to do that a few times every now and then. Just grabbing some crates and stuff, the usual. We're pointing out the lots of people, the NPCs that were over there. We were just talking about them, and then Logan says, "Wait a second, I think there's a guy up ahead." And I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, well, I see somebody up there. He was like, what do we do? I was like, I got an idea. So I'm sneaking up to him, and he's distracted. He's doing something in his inventory, and then he randomly gets out of his inventory and walks away. So I'll take a few shots. First one's missed. Second one hits. Third one hits, and he's down for the count. We walk over only to realize he's only naked. He doesn't have much to anything good. Oh, sorry. Anything good. And we're just grabbing his clothes. We're like, yeah, let's do this. Let's go. We go into Airfield, and we're ready to start looting. We're just looting these little areas. Logan's talking about going into the hole because he thinks there could be some good stuff. I'm telling him that we don't need to because there's only like a key card event you got to do. And let's just go ahead and search the towers, search the hangars, and then get out. So we go in here. We go up the steps. I already been in here before, so I know that there's usually nothing that spawns on this little first layer of the outside, so I go back in, I go up the ladder, and I find a military crate with some okay stuff, it's just the usual, it's just some scrap and crap. So, we're about to leave, and I'm like, let's go. And then, it happens. It all started with those few gunshots I heard outside, knowing there was somebody there. I'd peek around the corner as they keep opening the door while I'm trying to revive Logan, and I'd get a little, pop shots off. I'd knock one, he's out, jump around, shoot again, no, they're both bleeding badly now. So I revive Logan, and I run upstairs, out of fear. I tell Logan, hey, grab your gun, let's get ready to hit it. I got 1 health at this point, and I'm about to die, so let's try to run. Logan ends up getting the door opened on him, and he gets shot dead. I try shooting down with a shotgun, only to realize I had the crossbow, so I should just switched over to it. So I switched over to it right about like now, after trying to shoot the guy down. Downed him, shot him once. He should be dead at this point. Don't really know. Whipped out the crossbow and kept holding the peak right there. Only to realize that they weren't going to run in because they're not retarded. So I decided to go peek again. Upon further inspection, I realized that this AK dude came around and killed the one guy that was still alive. So I tried taking shots at him, and he didn't die. He had an AK. I wish I would have killed him, but So I run down. I'm like, oh crap! I got 2 health. Let me see if I could get down here. And then, boom! This dude comes out of nowhere. I'm like, okay, kill him. Run down. Shut the door. I now have 3 kills out of the 4 people that were there. And let's just grab the loot and let's heal up and then try to leave. Grab his shotgun. The AK dude opened the door, shot him. Another AK dude's down there still, so I'm like panicking. I didn't know he was there either, so I'm just looting this body, and I see him come up, and I'm like, whoa. Shut the door on him. He didn't hit me. If he would have hit me, that would have been instant death right there. So So I run back up. I'm like, okay, I gotta try to peek over and try to shoot at him. So I equip the bow. I look over, and what'd you know? I can't see him. You know why? Because I think he was looting the bodies, actually. He opened the door down there, tried seeing around. I'm talking about how I'm the best at this point. I'm just bragging to myself. I run back upstairs. I'm like, don't worry, Logan. I'll try to kill this dude. Then we can get the AK. I run back all the way up after healing myself while running, and I peek over. And what'd you know it? The second I look out, look at him running, fleeing. So I run back downstairs. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna grab the crap and go. Out of pure panic, I'm grabbing everything that looks valuable, like all low grade, and trying to drop some crap so I could grab more crap. And then I'm searching the bodies. I should have grabbed these hazmats, but I was still too panicked at the time. I searched the body over here. Hold up. I searched one of these. I searched both of these bodies. This dude has a bunch of pythons, so I grab all of his pythons. I should have grabbed his ammo, but I was once again too panicked. Didn't even realize he had ammo. Look at this. I missed that rifle. Didn't even see it. I was too panicked, and I hate that. So I grab the meds and I start medding up as I'm running. And Logan's like, "Hey, I'm right outside the radiation zone. If you got a hazmat, throw it to me and we can go in." And I'm like, "Okay." I crouch down to med up real quick. I'm just in the bush, making sure that nobody can see me. Uh, I'm healing up, and then Logan's like, "Yeah, I'm right here. Just hurry up." So I run over here. I'm like, "Hey, here, I got you your crap." I'm like, "I'm gonna drop you a gun. I'm gonna drop you some ammo, and then I'm gonna drop you the hazmat. You could run in and you could grab the crap, and I'll go with you because why not? You know." Uh, so I walk over. I drop him the gun and the ammo first, and I just absolutely completely forget to drop him the hazmat, so I had to hurry up and like, oh crap, I forgot to drop it for you, so I dropped it for him. We're running back, and this is where it gets interesting once again. So we're running back, I'm loading the shotgun that I just picked up, I'm making sure I have ammo in it, so once this like happens, we could all be ready. So I'm like, hey, let's go. I didn't even see that dude right there with that gear on. Didn't even see him till like right around now, because I was like, oh wait, I can see somebody's feet through the wall. Didn't even see the gear dude all the way over there, which is gonna try to shoot at him. And I was like, wait a minute, there's a gear dude over there, and a naked. Hold up. And he was like, what do you mean there's a gear dude? And then boom, Logan gets headshot dead instantly. So I'm like, okay, you know what? Grab his shotgun, let's go. I'm getting shot at. I'm trying to keep my head down. I mean, I'm zigzagging through the trees. I get hit a few times. I'm almost dead. I'm literally panicking at this time. This naked run past me. I'm like, dude, take some shots for me. Come on. And then I run in to the forest, you know, try to get some cover behind the trees. They're in the trees, as they say, you know. And he's still shooting, by the way. And I get up here, and I'm like, okay, this isn't good. I need to make a stash and stash all this crap real quick. So I tried making the stash, realized I didn't have enough cloth, and I hear somebody pickaxing something. I'm like, hey, that better not be a geared player. And what'd you know? It's not a geared player. It's just a random naked dude who's just trying to get his start on. So I'm just gonna leave him alone, you know. Right here, I'm trying to make the stash. There goes that little naked dude I don't want to kill because I don't want to, you know, there's no point. You know, I don't have time for this. He runs. I crouch to show him it's alright. He pulls out his spear because he thought I was going to try to kill him. I'm still running. I'm just going to zigzag through all these bases and crap. Checking on him to make sure he doesn't try to shoot at me with a bow or nothing. And then we run home. I'm still running home. I'm checking behind me, making sure I'm not being followed. I'm grabbing some hemp. I'm just panicking still. I'm shaking. I'm nervous. The big base up to the left is the people I believe that just tried to kill us. That I just 1v4'd them. And then some other dude with an AK came from nowhere. So I'm looking up there. I'm making sure they're not coming down here, you know. Finally, I see Logan. And then I see some naked. And the naked's like, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Stop for a second. So I'm like, what? And then he drops a bunch of random crap. Yeah, he just drops low grade and crap, and I'm like, yeah, what you got? And he just gives it all to me. Literally didn't even make them. And I just take what was interesting, and then I left. You know, it was pretty eventful. You know, got some propane tanks, and I was like, you can keep the rest. I'm leaving. So he started gathering his crap, and then he left. Upon getting towards the base, I'm still shaking, still looking behind me, making sure nobody's following me. The base up here to the left is from some dude that lived here before me and Logan, and I'm like, whoa, we need to get the crap from his base soon, so we might need to get some explosives. He has a couple metal doors, we can get that soon. And I'm like, I need to stop focusing on this. I need to get this crap back to the house so I don't get killed and we lose all this good crap. I really should have grabbed that rifle. I'm still thinking about that right now. It's crazy. So I'm running in to the base. I'm like, holy crap, dude. We just scored big, and we might get raided. And he's like, no, we won't. No, we won't, dude. And there we go. That's all the crap we got. I'm just mentioning it off towards Logan. And it was a pretty good haul for real, And the rest of the area is just me putting it all up and organizing it as much as possible. Yeah, that's about it. More clips like this will be uploaded because our Rust has been a very eventful game playthrough, and yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, yeah, if you did, good job. You enjoyed it. I did too. So if you would, please like, I guess. You don't have to. You don't have to subscribe either, but please do that. Check out my boy Maxis, because he's like one of my good friends. I've known him since like 6th grade. No, 7th grade actually. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good day. Peace.